everyone, this is Bhavika from Cambridge Global School. So I am continuing the first topic, nutrition, lesson 1, biology. So yesterday we have seen photosynthesis, and chlorophyll structure we have seen, two forms we have seen, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. So they are present in a special organelle called chloroplast. So in chloroplast, many chlorophyll pigments about 250 to 400 molecules will club and form light harvesting compound, and this photosystem, it is also called photosystem 1 and 2. From that we will, so the photosynthesis will happen in the grana part in chloroplast. So the steps of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is divided into two steps mainly, that is light reaction and the dark reaction. So photosynthesis happens in two main reactions, light reaction and the dark reaction. Light reaction takes place in grana and dark reaction takes place in stroma. So the different steps in the light reaction, first these are called the photochemical reactions. We will see what are the light reactions. There are totally 3 steps in the photosynthesis mechanism. First 3 will be there in the first 2 will be there in the light reaction, and the last one will be there in the dark reaction. Chlorophyll molecule gets excited and photolysis comes under the light reaction, and conversion of the molecules into glucose comes under the dark reaction. So first, when sunlight is exposed, when the chloroplast is exposed to sunlight, the chlorophyll molecule gets activated and it will split. It will split or break down the water molecule into hydrogen ions and the hydroxyl ions. The hydrogen ions will be in the grana part, and the hydroxyl ions which are present will help in the formation of oxygen and the water molecules which are removed from the stomata. Okay, so oxygen is the byproduct in the light reaction. Here the hydrogens which are present will be released into this grana and they will form some assimilatory powers like NADPH and the ATP. ATP is the energy source for the next reactions, and NADP is nothing but nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide is the compound which accepts this hydrogen and forms NADPH. So here all the hydrogen ions which are present will be accepted by the NADP, and ATP is formed and it releases this ATP and NADPH into the stroma, and the further dark reaction will undergo. So here the dark reaction, NADPH and ATP is utilized. So in this reaction there is no need of light, and it also helps in the formation of glucose. So in the dark reaction the third step takes place, that is the conversion of carbon dioxide to glucose. So whatever the assimilatory powers which are present in the light reaction, which are formed in the light reaction, will go to the Kelvin cycle in the stoma. The enzymatic reactions will take place. Here CO2 will combine with the ATP and NADPH and it utilizes the power of energy from the ATP and hydrogens from the NADPH. All the 6 CO2 carbon dioxides will utilize the hydrogens and will make a glucose molecule. One molecule, yesterday I told. So 6 molecules of carbon dioxide are required for the formation of one molecule of glucose. So here many intermediates are formed in the dark reaction. This is not a single reaction. Many intermediates will be formed here, and the main intermediate is ribulose 1,5 diphosphate is the main intermediate, and from that glucose is formed. So next we are going to the next topic, heterotrophic nutrition. We have already seen plants are the only organisms which will make their own food, but all the animals will survive on the plants or on the other animals for their survival. Here some animals which live only on the plant and plant products are called herbivores, and the animals which will feed on the animals are called the carnivores. So heterotrophs are 3 types. What are those? See, the first one is the decomposers. Decomposers, what they will do, they will survive on the dead and decomposing material, and they will feed and they will survive. The digestion will be outside their body. They release some enzymes onto the dead and decaying matter, and they will digest the material with some enzymes and absorb the nutrients into their body. So examples are yeast, mushrooms, and bread mold. So they decompose the nutrients outside the body. So they are called the decomposers, and they will make the environment clean. So next is the parasitic organisms. The examples are mosquito, lice, and leech. So these are the parasite organisms which feed on the other animals, and they get the nutrients. They absorb the nutrients from the host. They live inside the or outside the organism's body, and they will take the nutrients from the host organism. So cuscuta is a plant which will feed on other plants and get the nutrients from the other plants. So this is also a parasitic organism. These are the examples for parasitic organisms. So leech will suck the blood. Lice also will be present in our heads. So next is the heterotrophs. So they ingest the food through mouth. So next one is the animals which ingest the food through their mouth. Many animals, including humans, will come under this group. Okay. So we will see the ingested food as whole or digested. It is the one.